Alright, looks like we're live on that respect. Just need to massively downsize the screen. There we go. And a bit. So a wee bit small there. There we go. That should do. And lower this down just a smidgen. A little bit lower. And that should be... Alright, we're good on visual. How about audio? Alright, we're good. And we're good audio-wise as well. So, hello, people of the internet. It is I, Soul-Rack Dragon here, back with more Fate Grand Order, where we will be continuing the Samba Santa Queztmas event. For that, just gotta claim all these fragments as master missions. And we will also, right quick here, go to the present box, because there's some presents for logins and advent calendars. So first, the Lord Elmaloy Grace Note CE. This happens with the Lord Elmaloy Blu-ray box set release in English. Grace Note CE, 50 experience for Mystic Codes. It has Lord Elmaloy, aka Weva, and Gray. A story shrouded in mystery, illusion, magic, and riddles begins now. Young Waver Velvet was fought side by side with Iskandar, the King of Conquerors, during the Fourth Holy Grail War. Time has passed, and the boy has adopted the name Lord Elmaloy II. Now, he takes on numerous magical and mystical cases in the Clock Tower, the mecca of the Magecraft world. In addition to that, there is Advent Calendar stuff, which is just 1 ticket and 3 million quartz. Another addition from that, the Lord Elmaloy gave me a single quartz, and from the shop in the event, I got the Dark Disciples Command Seal command code, which is... remove 1 defense up buff on an enemy. A certain master's magical seal bears an image of a master, the martial arts power that dwells within the master's body. And the final bit, the Holy Maiden's teachings, only one of them, because we've only been farming the basic currency. I've already gone over what it can do. Great strength is needed to protect as many people as one can. Because she was able to find the strength to emerge victorious from all manners of trials, she is to gain the title of the Holy Maiden. As such, her teachings may be strict at times, mainly in the physical sense, that is. But yep, there we go. We have the first of the ticket CEs. Woot, woot, woot. I will really quickly here show off the shop. I have not gotten enough tickets to do any boxes, which kind of saddens me. Beyond that, though, we've done a little bit of clearing of the 3-star. I think we've gotten through 1 layer of the foes. So yeah, we're doing pretty good there. I haven't gone too hard yet, just because I know there is a better 3-star currency node coming up later. But that is future me's concerns. Present me is concerned about the present, where we will be doing Day 2 Santa's Killer Instinct. So, this is a 2-servant quest. It is Lancer and Bazooka. So, given it is that, and we know that it is pretty much single target required, we are going to bring in a strong single target Samba class here, which narrows the list down drastically to pretty much Okita as our strongest single target Samba, as we have not... Actually, it might be between her and Zerker a lot, but I'm going with Okita. Okita rarely gets the love. And I will stick with this Mystico because that stun could be incredibly useful. So, without further ado, let us proceed to Day 2 of Christmas 2020 Samba Night, Holy Night, the Snowy Ruins, and the Girl Night. Santa's Killer Instinct. Day 2. Put your back into it, and don't forget the prayer. Imagine there's a real smug bastard with a super punchable face leering down at you. Then go like this. Saint, Saint. I call this one Saint Samurai style. Saint. Oh, poor Booty Monte. She's getting the training of a lifetime. You follow instructions amazingly well. I never thought you would get this far in a single day. You sucked up my teachings like a sponge. I'm a little jealous of what a good foundation you knights have. Towel. Thank you, manager. There's nothing better than a fluffy towel after working up a good sweat. I would say that, you know, a nice, cool bit of water would be better, but that's just me. I'm kind of wiped out too, boss. I'm sorry to ask so much of you, Tarask. I really do appreciate your help. Here, have some water. Oh, but don't get too comfortable. You need to stay fierce if you're going to be a good sparring partner. Especially since you're helping me teach her one of my fighting styles, namely, pacifying raging beasts. Does that mean all the other sounds I thought were coming from a punching bag were actually... Poor Tarask. It gets bullied too much. Time for your next match. That was sooner than I expected. Bradamante, I've done my best to teach you the fundamentals, but I still haven't passed on the entirety of my style. So get out there and win, and we'll pick up where we left off. You got it, Coach. Olé! It's so nice to have an expert around who still hits back after I supplies them with a plancha. Now I have even more chances to practice and develop quick counter attacks. I wish you would stop doing that. It's exhausting. Anyway, you be careful too. You may have retained your combat senses when you got knocked down to being a demigod, but that alone is not going to be enough. I imagine you'll struggle against most enemies, those calculating fighters. You'll struggle most against those calculating fighters out there. Gracias. I'll be sure to keep that in mind, yes. I wonder where your opponents for the second match are from. Fo-fo! Dot. Oh, I sense a powerful fighting spirit indeed. That one looks like they'll put up a good fight. I can't wait to face them in the ring, yes. Oh god, my stomach is killing me. That one already looks exhausted. I wonder why. Now let's see who'll be competing in this battle. Do the face reveal. Dun 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 dun! Hector and Penth. Oh snap. I think I'll be fine here. Did someone say battle? I can't smell him. Ugh, looks like I get to keep breathing for at least another day. This is hell on my poor heart. And if we ever do end up fighting the Greek team with you-know-who, I'm just gonna run while I can. Team Troy. Hey, I was right! That was a complete and utter shot in the dark. If they were representing Troy, meow. I didn't know fighters could represent countries and cities that don't even exist anymore. Oh yeah, Dark Goku's totally cool with anything. Shouldn't that have been obvious since Chaldea's got its own team? I mean, you're not wrong. Huh? Is that excuse me, but the way your weapon shines look very familiar. That wouldn't be Durandal, wouldn't it? Huh? Oh, yeah, I guess so. Though I call it Durandana myself. Oh my gosh, then if you're representing Troy, then does that mean you're Lord Hector? It's a little weird to be called Lord by a girl I've never met before. Oh wait, second thought, I could get used to this. Indeed, I'm the one and only Hector of Troy, Missy. Did we know each other back when I was alive or something? I knew it! I'm Bradamante, a Knight of the Franks! I've heard all sorts of rumors about you, Lord Hector. One of them says you're Rogeria's heroic ancestor. That would mean you're King Charlemagne's, and by extension, my ancestor as well. Really, I can't say too much about my bloodline after I died, but if it's true, that's quite the coincidence. Even more so since we're meeting for the first time around, and are about to have a fight with each other. That's true. Still, there's something I've always wanted to tell you, if I ever got the chance. Would you mind if I told you now? Of course not. It's not every day you get to meet your own ancestor, right? Oh, should I grab a pen to sign something? Okay then, here goes. She's gonna curse him out. Take care of your gear, damn it! Huh? And I don't just mean Durandal, that goes for your armor too. Do you have any idea how much trouble we paladins had to deal with because of your gear? I can't even count all the weirdos we had to fight. Your shining gear has always been the source of so many conflicts. So many. That's so. Sorry, I wish I could have helped out more with that, but since I was, you know, dead at the time. Yes, that's, you're right. I'm so sorry, Lord Hector. We've just had so much trouble because of that gear. I got a little carried away. Man, you're an earnest one, aren't you? Is this what they call a student council president type? Is Bradamante that type? Earnest, bashful, hardworking. She doesn't seem too strict, so I don't think so. Whatever connection these two may have, it's no concern of ours. All that matters is whether you are weak or strong. I'm pleased to see that you look like you could provide me with a proper fight, though. I think I feel the same way. You two remind me of wild animal and its tamer, yes? Still, if I may ask as well, why do you want to become a true Santa Claus? As if the answer were not obvious. So I can use the power of Santa to kill him. Okay. I'm told that Santa's a granter of wishes. I've never needed nor wanted another's help in making my own wishes come true. Such is the mark of a weakling. But if I were the one to granting wishes, there would be no issue. None of my tribe could object to using power in such a way. And so I shall become Santa Claus, and in doing so, I will gain the power to grant my own wish. I will in essence be using Santa Claus as a weapon, much like my beloved mace. Soon the time will come when the blood of that is spilled, and the hour of his death shall drip from the name of Santa Claus. I'm not really sure what she's talking about, but I do know she's singularly focused on her sole obsession as ever. Thankfully, the chance of her becoming Santa just drastically dropped with the name drop of Santa, or Santa, Karna. Oh, the male Santas have arrived. The time of reckoning is at hand. Usually I wouldn't mix the pure and impure motives like this. But as I am this year's Santa, I can't condone using the power for such selfish and no. You really think she'll listen to reason? That's not what this berserker is about. Trust me. This is such a pain. This old man just wants to go home, but someone's got to keep the reins on her so she doesn't cause even more trouble. Even if it is kind of ironic that reindeer partner is the one holding the reins. And, well, if she does manage to beat his ass black and blue, you won't see me crying. He and I aren't really what you'd call friends, and if he can get out, and if he can get his without me having to risk my ass getting kicked, so much the better.
Can't say I'm surprised, Lord Hector, but I'm still disappointed you would think to use Santa Claus' power for your own benefit. As a true and holy paladin, I can't let this stand. Those of us with the power have a responsibility to wield it properly, just like when we need to take care of our gear.
So you all have personal reasons for fighting today, Meow? I'll allow it. Go wild out there. In the red corner representing Troy, we have A Revengers. In the blue corner representing Caldea, we have Quetzal's sisters. And fight!
A ring ding ding. I, again, love this introduction part. It's so much better than the 7 Deadly Swordsman introduction thing. Or 7 Demonic Swordsmen, or whatever they were. Shimosa was a trying time. And slightly traumatizing if Shooten has anything to say with it. Still can't help but get a bit reminded of Samba with this song. Booty Monte taking the front position here. I will do this. This is an arts card. And we will do an arts stack. Penth is priority target even if Hector does have a lower cooldown rate, because Bazaka. Good Lord Bazaka. A little crit stars. I don't really want to use the evasion yet. If push comes to shove, I will stun lock Penth as much as possible. Because, yeah, she needs to be bursted fast, it seems. I may have underestimated how much damage she do. And that's why she's acting first, so she gets 2 actions compared to 1. I am very smart. Alright, I'm gonna actually stun her now. Or not, she's got that debuff immunity. I'm brilliant, I swear. Okay, mind's eye fake then. Save that NP for next turn. Generate some good stars now. Knock Tense down from the first bar. A little bit of lag. Tag team maneuver is double lock. Attack and... Oh, you wicked witch, you. Oh, that is pure cheese. That is cruel, man. Okay. Well, that sucks quite heavily. Let's get that attack buff. So, Penth... this might be more puzzle fight than I thought it would be. Because there goes Budimonte and there goes Okita, essentially. I have no stun ability. We can get Hector out here, or Penth out, but... I might want to go AoE here. Yeah, there goes Penth. Oh, it's not even enough to kill her because of that attack debuff. Damn. And Hector with the kill. At least we know it's not going to be a hard-hitting kill. Okay, so we need to think. Penth is a danger. I could use Abby instead, I suppose. Or synergize with Budimonte. I can go with Oi here. No, I'm gonna give Oi a shot because Avenger, or Foreigner, so extra damage against, but yeah, and she has an NP charge, so that 30% drop from the thing won't be super bad. But that AoE is mainly what I'm looking for, and the excessive amount of arts cards. So if we can get some quick NP charges, then we'll be good. Penth first. Trying to think of the... If we can get a chain off of Oi in round 1. Sadly, that did not occur. We will proc that dust, though. And we're actually going to start with that stud on Penth. Because if she gets that debuff immune, that slows us down drastically. And... It is good. And now we wipe Penth's first bar out. Easy, first bar is easy. If we're lucky, she will use the golden bodies to reduce the number of attacks this turn. We will not be able to NP next turn, though. Unless Oi gets focus fired. And she somewhat closely did. So Penth is going to die from an NP from Oi. The attack down lasts for 5 turns. That's quite a lot. That'll be annoying. We need to focus down Hector through his bar. We'll have the NP ready at a moment's notice. I kind of want to save that evasion, though, for NP. One less attack. 2 less attacks. So next turn we get the NP. Hit that. That. Do this. Defense down and protect her a little bit. Buster up. That's annoying. Alright. I'm sorry, Budimonte, but you are gone. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Oi gets to tank 1 NP. Here, that's all she has to take. AQA. Penth should go down here. If he doesn't, that's why I headed focus on her. Okay, I am glad I focused fired Pen. Oh, thank goodness for that crit. Oh, if it weren't for that crit, we would have been... Okay, Hector's first bar is broken. 120,000. He's AoE. I didn't realize he was AoE. I thought he was single target. So, yeah. Sorry. Sorry. We still have the effect for decreasing defense. So, doot. As long as Oi can survive another turn or so, we should get this. Son of a biscuit! It was close. Okay, so Oi is not the answer here. Maybe we go with my original thoughts of Proto. AoE Saber. Or use one that I haven't used in a while. He's a Saber. He's arts-based. Let's go Saberlot here. Yeah. I think Saberlot. He is single target. But I feel like he might be a good choice. So, Penth first, then Hector. Although Hector is AoE, I'm pretty sure Penth is single. I mean, she's obviously single, but I think she's single target. Owner. Let's use this turn. NP gauge and green crit stars for self. Let's do this first. And this arm. So, with this much DACA, Lancelot has good odds of knocking through 10. We will stun her, just to be safe. B&Q. That's the power of Saberlot. Instant tag team maneuver. Curse that. And I gotta go with the... As much as I would love an Arts Chain, I've gotta do like this. Start with that Buster. And then go for the quick and then more Arts. Focus Fire Pen. And again, Focus Fire Pen. This should eliminate Pen from the equation. Yes, awesome. Which now brings us to Hector. And we do have Saberlot's NP. Do we want to proct it though? I don't think we do yet. When we have a good Buster-ish chain. We should have procted it. Okay, so now it's NP turn. Saberlot, I'm realizing now, has no survivability here. I think we lose. Again. Unless does his... Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Okay. Okay, so Saberlot might be the answer. We need to blitz Hector down before he can NP. Puzzle fight. Puzzle fight. I hate puzzle fight. Yes, replay the quest, blah, 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 blah. We can do this. I'm pretty confident that this is the combination that I want to use. I wish I could put a CE on Bradamante, though. That would be so very useful if I could put one on her. But it won't let me, so... Alright. And this is the Mystic Code I want, because that stun is clutch. Stun Pemp to start. If we can knock her out of her bar, that's ideal, but very difficult to do without crits. This is not as good of a turn either. We will still Knight of Owner. It does get us pretty much guaranteed NP with Lancelot. Okay, and then do that. BAQ. Down the first bar. Tag team maneuver, they do their double lock. I really need to avoid that NP, or that attack down. It is wreaking havoc on the system. Okay, do this. Because that pure Buster Magnificence from Saberlot gives me hope and confidence that he'll wipe through Pemp's bar here. Yes, awesome. Well done, Saberlot. Well done. Which means Hector is all that remains. We have NP, we have a chain. So, do. We should break through this first bar. Yep, first bar is broken. We don't quite have enough to hit that second bar, or hit that second NP, sadly. So we need to pray that we smack him in the face hard enough here. Sadly, we did not smack him in the face hard enough. But Bootymonte will live. She has her guts. Now the question becomes, can she deal 64,000 damage in a single turn? And I'm pretty positive that answer is no. We're getting closer each time. That was not bad damage at all. Okay, we can do this. We just have to think. Think, thoughts, think. We have 4 turns with which to break through Hector's bar and kill him, and kill Pemp. So in other words, we need to break a bar every turn in order for this idealized situation. That, or we need to use an AoE servant, NP twice. AoE Saber, the only ones that we have, I'm going to even filter here. These are all of our Sabas. AoE, we have Proto, we have Salter, and I'm pretty sure that's the only ones that are leveled up. We have Sumonai, but none of them are dragons. And only Proto has the charge on him. Oh, we have Nero. Nero is Arts. She's AoE. She doesn't have a... Nero does not have an NP buff. But that could be fine, because she is arts-based. Let's bring Nero in for a shot, I suppose. See how the power of Umu fares here. Maybe it worked, maybe it not. Only one way to find out. Ooh, yeah. I love the music from there. Even if it might get a little annoying eventually. And maybe. Who knows? Alright, so, Umu. We need to get her NP pretty much just like this. Get this done on Penth. Do that. I don't remember exactly what Imperial Privilege can all grant, but we will still practice. The defense up is good, and do it like this. Hope that the 2 Umu cards will be enough XP gen, and they are not. Okay, I guess we do a B, a Q from Udimonte here. I suppose the good thing about this is Umu does have a Guts. Oh, that was a good break, actually. That's a real key timing on that break. Of course, she did not resist the down. So, get the heal. Umu has a chain. I think we need to do this. And we need to weaken Pen. For being an arts saber, Umu is certainly not giving me a lot of arts cards to work with. I'm fairly confident that Umu will be capable of breaking Pen down here. So we need to focus Hector a little bit. If Umu can survive this turn, then she should have MP. Oh, come on, Umu! Oh, you bugger! We had the NP after we got killed. That might have just been bad RNG. I don't want to use command seals is the thing, because I know that with a command seal I can easily win this. Command sealing during that last round with Saberlot, he has his NP, he can blast Hector down. I know with a seal I can easily do it. I want to try and avoid it. I think I want to try and see how much Umu's NP will do before coming to any conclusions. Ideally, her NP will be enough to finish off Penth as well as break Hector's bar. This is not an idea. Because it's little Umu, so no NP gen there. I suppose there is plenty of booty monster, which she doesn't do bad damage, especially since she doesn't have buff. But her NP gen very clearly has a lot of work to do still. Umu might get the bar break on 10th here. Okay, Umu got the bar break, and she crit on that arts card, which gave her her NP. Excellent. Even if this is going to reduce that. Unless we resist. Nope, no resist. Umu does not resist. Okay. We have an Umu chain here. That's good. We will Imperial Privilege. That attack buff is very nice. And we'll focus Fire Pemp down a little bit here. I'm not saying I'm not confident that Umu can do it, but that attack down makes me want to err on the side of caution. Budimante's been triggered there. Right, now we switch over to Hector. Since Pemp is below Hector's threshold. There's Umu NP. And they know what's coming, so they're focus firing down on the Umu. Okay. Get that Guts for Umu. And do I risk not having that? I think I do. Buffalo Allies. Alright, Umu. It's time to Dumu what you Umu. If it was an Arts chain, that would have been ideal there. Sadly, not the case. 70,000 with the attack down and the attack buff. So we did need that attack buff in order to accomplish. Good to know. So, now Hector is gonna be a ooh. So this is the last turn. Can Umu do 120,000 points of damage in a turn? I hope. She does have an attack down debuff though, which I feel like we would need a crit blast here. Oh wait, she has more guts. I forgot. We did her strengthening quest, so she has multiple guts. Oh my goodness. Strengthening quests save the day, I think. Good gracious. I forgot that you got buffed Invictus Spirit has triple guts. Oh yes! Umu power. Umu power. What would have been saddest if that Guts had ran out as that turn ended? I would have probably cried a little bit. But the Umu gets the victory here. Whew, I knew I could do it with the Umu. And there we go. Actually a fairly difficult battle, not gonna lie. A fairly difficult battle. I feel like you can do it without the proper, without like some incredible luck like there, and just with Command Seal, like a good AoE Saber, Command Seal, blast the first wave down. Heck, you don't even need Command Seal, just K-Scope, and not even using Budimonte, like, I'm pretty sure Salter Merlin could wipe that with a single Command Seal, and a Super Scope, heck, even a normal scope. So, you know. You know, I wasn't sure what to make of that at first, but now I get it. You're using that Samba thing to figure out how your opponents will act. I've seen it enough times now to recognize the pattern. I'm not making any growling noises.
Yikes, she's so strong, it's like fighting a raging beast. A raging beast. I understand now, Coach. This is the time for me to use that technique you just taught me. On of Lady Martha's many fighting styles, pacifying raging beast. Okay, assume a stance, fill my heart with devout prayer, then punch with all my righteousness. Saint punch! Did she just focus her strength to enhance her attacks? So you have a routine to strengthen your warrior's soul in an instant, not unlike the Amazon's roar.
Ding ding ding. Whoa whoa, come on Queenie, don't tell me you actually lost. Damn, maybe I should have used that secret cologne I had made to kick her rage up another notch. Et tu gris, absolute rampage. Then again, if I had, there's a solid chance I'd have been the first casualty of that rage. Too risky. Your team's division of labor couldn't be more obvious, no? She's always focused on offense while you are always playing defense. But now that you are partners down with the count, you will find that defense alone cannot win a match, no? Ding ding ding! Knockout victory! Ow.
Lord Hector, I just wanted to check. While I can, you wouldn't happen to know where Ruggiero has materialized, would you? You don't? Okay. I just had to ask.
Our opponents were tough, but we are getting stronger too, yes? Fo-fo! Let's not let the victory go to the noodles.
Good point. We shouldn't take it easy just because things are going well. If only more of the 12 Paladins thought like that.
I can definitely see Astolfo letting victory go to his head. Can definitely see that. So they won? Good. They should keep things interesting. This is a festival of fighting. Painful fights, bloody fights, intense fights, fights to the death and more. I want to hear bones breaking, screams of agony, war cries, the sounds of battle echoing far and wide. For it is then that the true Santa Claus will be born, a Santa with the power to keep Christmas going forever. Now, who is my other half's next opponent? I see, one of the 4 strongest teams. It doesn't matter which one wins, as long as the battle is fierce. The tournament is truly a wonderful invention. The result of one match feeds directly into the next, and the losers' regrets weave together to push the battles ever forward. Beware other me, your next opponents are truly formidable. They are one of the 4 heavenly kings, the team that embodies growth better than any other. I look forward to seeing how you fight against them. Dun dun dun! So what do you want to do? Should we practice for tomorrow or something? Our combination is already perfect. Better conserve our energy than waste it. Besides, our time would be much better spent coming up with a flashy entrance for our next match. Laughing technically. How can you laugh technically? Oh, laughing technically. I was about to say, is this Babbage? But no, laughing. It's technically laughing. That's the phrase. Okay. So, while we can move on to Day 3, Eternal Feasting in Paradise, I want to first get done some of these free quests so we can start working on the next CE. So, this one is going to require the Ring the Bell CE. And I'm going to name... Oh, no. This is the button I want. So this party, this is the 3-star. It increases wristbands. So I'm naming this party the Wristband Party. That way I don't forget, because this is the currently most optimized strategy as I can 3-turn. This squad, in the meantime, will be the Weights. So in the back line, because she needs to be there, is going to be Melt with Ring the Bell. Ding ding ding, a ring a ding ding. Then we have Sabers. So this is a Saber class one. This should not be a very difficult one, but we will bring Proto Arthur as the primary combatant. We will throw the Sumo upon him, I think. And then we'll do Merlin Waver. Merlin and Wava. There be Wava. And actually, I think I will bring Arash just in case he can stell the first wave, because he does have a damage boost during the event, the course of this one. And because we will be doing that, I think I will switch Proto over to the MLB scope. And Merlin can get our first of the Holiday Maiden Sieging, slightly increasing the amount of tickets we will be getting here. Alright, let's see how this fares, and then we'll see how the better node fares. Love this upbeat tune. Maybe it's the Mexican in me. Even though I don't really embrace that part of my heritage. Mainly because I can't handle spicy foods. Amongst other things. Alright, Arash, how strongly do you smack? You are doing roughly 90,000 against a weakened enemy. So in the 20s against a not weakened. Okay. So I'm sure with proper number RNG, Arash probably could blast through this wave. Possibly with a Buster Chain, Arash would be guaranteed. But it doesn't matter. Again, this is not really focused for this squad because the next tier is a better one. And now Proto will be doing his trick here. He should have enough to Excalibur before all of these. Also, I am wondering if the better Quister node is a Berserker node, since Boy does have the CE and speed as far as sports go. So if oh wow, Proto, my man, Proto's lacking here. He's lacking and slacking. I mean, I guess he would have all the attack buffs next round, and he does have an independent. I think it's what, 30%? 20% charge, so I could have done Merlin's attack buff or waivers if I wanted to be cautious. So, I mean, it's a good thing I'm not farming this node, at the very least, because I very clearly can't 3-turn it. The Spartan coach, Leonidas. And we're gonna do the old there's no kill like overkill for this, because my confidence has been very much shaken here. Proto, initiate no kill like overkill protocol. This is a battle to save the world. I'm wondering on ticket drops here, so... And there is Bond 10 milled. Hoorah! That is one of the things I've been waiting for. We got the Dazzling Radiance, CE. Okay, that guy that's a figurine on the table, he can be ignored, but it is very nice looking. So, increase quick effectiveness by 20, crit strength by 30 only for yourself if Melt is on the field. But as a consequence, decrease crit strength by 10% for everybody else. Melt is a very selfish girl after all. But that is a very good quick buff. A future and past others in the world, all are impure, so the girl claimed. As long as I exist, other flowers are unnecessary. But her memories of days past destroy her solitary and proud heart. There's no limit to things that are radiant. She learned the weakness of loving beauty other than herself. Yes, it is true that I learned about love, but my pride is unchanged. Beloved things are to be obtained. Beautiful things simply need to be put in their place. I shall use that as a stepping stones, and I shall shine as a star above the lake. Isn't that the greatest form of appreciation, and the least I can do to repay all those who have loved me? The Queen of Nectar boldly smiles. She embraces the flowers that were gifted to her, without trampling upon them. That does say a lot about Melt's character. So yeah, this would be 2, 4, 6, 7 ticket drops, not really the best. But with that Bond 10 on good old Melt, I'm going to really quickly here do a few things after we get our silver apple. So the first thing is heading to my party setup. We will go to the waifu squad, and Melt will be getting her Bond CE. 4 stars. So many CEs. I really need to sort through these all. Like, good gracious. I'm lazy though. Oh, so lazy. Sort by level. Where it be, where it be. There it be. And then go back to Rarity. Alright, Dazzling Radiance has been equipped onto Melt. There we go. And then we will, I believe it's in the enhanced screen.
Yeah.
Go down to bond level release. Use a lantern, my bad, a Chaldea Visionary Flames, on a servant who has reached maximum bond level to increase their bond limit. Can only be increased to a maximum of 15. This does, it look like, cost some QP. Luckily, I have a fair bit of it. 10 million QP, that is fine. Bond 10 melts can now be hitting bond 11. Hey, Phoenix, welcome, welcome. Howdy things, howdy things. Ken equals fist, Ken equals sword. Ah, that's what. Okay, I was legitimately wondering, because I have seen some videos of Saber Karna. Why he? Yes, he's also Sun on him apparently as well. He's Sunta who punches as swords. Oh, that Karna. And welcome to you, Shu, as well. Welcome, welcome. Use your first Bond Grail on Tama. This will be my first Bond Grail, and probably my last for a while until I get some more rare prisms. Because, good lord, it's what, 3, I think? Yeah, 3. I could get another 2, but I want to save, I think. He's a boxer. Trained by Martha. Okay, Martha is definitely embracing her teacher role, it seems. Oops, she did it again. But yeah, I am very hyped with that, because that just tells me that male Santa servants are a thing. I look forward to the year when it's King Hassan as the Santa. The Santa who, if you're not, you better not be naughty, or you will lose your head. That will be glorious. And Santa Gil. I can definitely see Santa Gil coming quickly now as well. Alright, so Ring the Bell is a assassin node for the better one. Yep, greetings, Shu, greetings. Hobby things, hobby things. Let's not do maximum break only, I suppose. It'll make things slower. But that's fine. One quick more check of max MLB. Nope. It doesn't matter who we bring along, so I'll see if I can say either of you two here right quick with the CE. No. Oh, wait. Phoenix 7240. That name seems familiar here. I think I'll go with this Phoenix 7240 feller as my support servant, even if their servant's not really going to be used. Alright, so, change the name. Barbell. Alright, so Assassins. This node is going to be simple as we bring in the Nito Burrito. You have the maximum broken 4-star? Oh, really? You weren't showing up on my support list, so it might have just been poor luck, unfortunately, but that is good to know. That is good to know, because I do need somebody with it in order to maximize my gains, since I have one of the 4-star CE. Sadly, only one. I'll check one more time. One more quick refresh. Hey, there you are! You finally showed up. Ah, it's because you just logged back in. Alright, so that brings me to a +3. And can Nito Burrito do this on her own? I'm trying to think. So, her own charge at level 9 is above 100%. Starting off with an MLBK scope, her own charge, and then these two. If I throw in Scotty, then she can definitely solo 3 turn. I kind of want to see if that can happen. So Scotty, and drop the K-scope on Scotty. Oh wait, no, because then we don't swap around without changing CEs, and I want to, or Mystic Coats, and I want to get this Mystic Coat trained up, so we'll keep with this, and we'll see how things go. Let's go. But yeah, Phoenix, I'm definitely hyped for Santa Karna, or Santa Karna. Oh, it will be awesome. He represents Boxing Day. I'm also fairly interested in this other servant as well that was released alongside him. An AoE 5-star Arts Lancer. Apparently the premium version of Theon and Lambda, as far as the Castoria meta goes, apparently. Who knows with regards to that, but yeah, it should be interesting, to say the least. It should be interesting. She looks very much like Cynthia from the Pokemon games. Which, you know, if you play the Pokemon games or watch the anime, Cynthia. Cynthia is Cynthia. People were even making jokes she's done the fusion dance with her Garchomp. Yeah. Looking forward to 2 years from now. Ooh, Nito. That was not too primo, Nito. We can probably get away with doing one buster, or one of these on her in the future. Yeah, we can probably get away with that, I think. Yeah, this seems like it'll be a fairly easy node to farm. We can likely 3-turn it with little difficulties. It's the burrito versus the burrito. Which burrito will come out on top? The shy burrito or the bold burrito? Let's find out. I am somewhat worried about Nito's damage. Yeah, her damage definitely leaves a lot to be desired, but that's not too surprising. She is more... She's not really damage focused, she's more damage focused, I guess, in farming, and this Nito is not really farm target. I feel like with the full attack buff medley, though, she should fare fairly well against her assassin. And maybe if she gets a bridge. Maybe. But I feel fairly confident that I can return this node, and I will do one more run of it just to test my hypothesis. Because much like GLaDOS, we love to test. It's so weird seeing that new symbol. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 ticket drops, or 9 of the towel drops. I don't know if that's going to be consistent across all runs of this, though, is the thing. If it is, then that's awesome, and we can calculate roughly how many of this node we'll need to do. But if the next tier up is a little bit better, then, you know, yeah. But, Shu, since you very clearly spent some, gotcha points, aka quartz on this, how well did you do with your rolls? How well did you do? And I'm gonna use Phoenix this time. Alright, so this setup should work. Didn't get a single of the 5-star CEs. Oof. At 300 quartz. Oh, rip. Oh, wow, this is fairly good. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is very useful. So second training is actually very slightly better than third training insofar as towel drops. Interesting that the second is better. Okay. Didn't even plan to roll? Wait, you didn't... How... Why didn't you... So, you didn't plan to roll, then why did you roll? Were you enthralled by the Budimonte, then? Is that what happened, Shu? Did you get enthralled by the booty, Monte? Death success rate for 3 turns. I can actually use this now. And then do... Let's just do the full memory attack of some level 1, I think. Except for that. And then do. You stayed up too long and just decided to start rolling. It's the instincts, man. You instinctually just decided to push the button. Push the button. Hey, Mordred, welcome, welcome. Howby things, howby things. Ah, if we did have... Okay, so if it's a Brave Chain, then we can definitely 3-turn this node with Nito. If we can get a Nito Brave Chain on turn 2. Good to know. Too tired, not so resistant to rolling anymore. It's because when you're tired, you want that feeling of contentment so that you can go to sleep happy. So you decide to try and roll the gacha in hopes that the banner servant will come home. That's what's happening. If you're tired, you want it even less. Well, okay, maybe my thought process wasn't 100% accurate then. It happens. I'm not perfect after all. So Nito's got a Brave Chain. No crit stars. Okay, so maybe Nito Burrito might not be the solution here. Buff is very nice, but she's not outputting enough damage. I think we might need to resort to Umu. Why am I not perfect? You're gonna kill me for not being perfect. Because perfection is in the eye of... Perfection is different no matter who you ask. Everybody's definition of perfect is different. My definition of perfect might be different than your definition of perfect. Whereas, in your eyes, I might be perfect, but in my eyes, I'm not perfect. Also, I did not mean to press that button. Please let me go back. I want to try one more time of this with Cast Umu. See if Caster Umu changes the battlefield here a little bit. You'll kill until I'm perfect. So, dead people are perfect for you then? Question mark. Okay, where's Umu? There's Umu. Alright, so Umu has a 50% battery. This can work. Ignore that notification on my stock market. Perfect would be the heat death of the universe, you assume. So perfection is very far out of reach then. For you, Margaret. And that is assuming that heat death does actually happen, because while it is a very theoretical concept, perpetual motion is theoretical. But, you know, it's still a theory more than anything, I think. I could be wrong on that. I could very well be wrong that a perpetual motion engine is actually impossible. But I don't know. I haven't looked into such things in ages upon ages upon ages. It's impossible? Okay. Never mind me then. We cannot power things through thoughts and dreams and hopes and miracles, then. Wait, because you can see a perpetual motion machine, it's impossible. I am not sure I quite follow that logic. If it would be completely isolated, everything would be possible. Ah, seeing takes energy away from the system. That's an interesting thought process. Gravity takes away from the system. Okay. Interesting. Also, I totally can do this. I just forgot hero creation last turn. Yeah, for not being able to interact with them. True enough. True enough. Okay, so perpetual motion is likely not going to be the solution to ending the heat death of the universe. So we just have to hope that the incubators are real and that they visit us soon. And that somebody with Madoka levels of potential makes a wish. And then the heat death of the universe will be forestalled. Yeah. We just need some QB in our life. But definitely here, Umu can redo this. Good to know. Very good to know. Just able to slow it down, not stop it. Fair. I mean, killing all humans would slow it down. True. True enough. Less heat would be used, less energy, yeah. You're not wrong. But the Holy Maiden's teachings is ours. Alright. So now we will go back up to this one. Eternal Feasting in Paradise. Caster Berserker. We are not being restricted. We are being restricted to only 2 servants. I was confused there for a moment. So Caster and Zerker. Again, another Zerker. Just locally. Small influence, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter yet. We have no idea where humanity will go in the future, you know? If we end up actually perfecting space travel and expanding to other planets, and we start taking over more and more and more planets, then, you know, it's very much possible. So, we need a rider here. We could bring Martha, and actually, bringing Martha might be ideal because she does get a damage boost here. Yeah. Let's bring Martha and Budimonte here. All matter into the black hole. Fair point. And then collide every black hole. See, to make one super giant black hole. So, now, I don't remember if this is a theoretical thing as well, but I vaguely remember people stating that once the heat death of the universe would eventually happen, that eventually there would be some sort of collision that would restart the universe or something. I don't remember the exact details. I'm very fuzzy on it. Do you have any idea, Mordred, on that? With that theory or whatever? It's been a while since I've heard it, so. There they go. I may have not been able to teach her everything I know, but at least I was able to get through the basics. Still, in the end, a fighting style is nothing more than an opportunity. Especially since she's a saint. But even so, I'm certain we value the same things. She holds all that is holy and righteous in her heart, even as she faces down all that is wrong. I helped her build the foundation in hopes that it might be at least a little help in regaining the strength she has lost. Good luck, Bradamante. May not be much, but I'll be praying for your victory. The big bounce. Okay. Big bounce theory. But it is just a theory more than anything. So the next opponent. DCCC. It's about time you shut up. We've been out here for ages. So that is our next opponent, hmm? Their laugh is so unnatural, I can't help but be suspicious, yes? Garrett takes over the universe, collapses. Again, it's been disproven. Okay. So it's a disproven theory. Gotcha. You are going to talk to me about being unnatural while you dress like that?
Never mind that, Quetzal Mask. Don't you think it's strange that there's only one of them?
Two can't fight a tag team battle alone, and if their partner's been injured, then they would have to forfeit. So where could the other one be? DCC? So you haven't figured it out? What am I saying? Of course not. My partner is already here.
Huh? Why is the ground moving?
Okay, this is hilarious. They're a giant.
Foo-foo! I think that's a giant. That's shaking the entire pyramid.
So, Bunyan? Bunyan's the only giant berserker I can think of. Is there a giant caster? Not off the top of my head. It's Bunyan? Gotcha. It's because of the booty, I think, in the final Ascension art, I want to say. Did you get any booty, Monte, by the way, Shu? Out of curiosity? I'm actually going to check that real quick. So, Bradamante... No, I think I think it's the NP. I'm pretty sure the NP has like a close-up or something. Hang on, I'm playing the NP here real quick. Yep, it's definitely the NP. The NP is why. It's most certainly the NP. Well, even I have to admit that is one amazing entrance, yes. That's it, way to make an impact. This is exactly the sort of forward-thinking innovation we intellectual servants live for. That said, don't you think that's enough now, partner? I'm starting to feel a little dizzy myself. I feel like this is Edison and Bunyan. In fact, I'm almost positive this is Edison and Bunyan.
Okay, I'll go back to normal then.
You're not wrong.
Huh? The other seems a lot smaller now. I mean, they're still plenty big, but nowhere near big enough to pick up the whole pyramid.
They can shrink and grow their body at will, then they must be.
Everyone done with their warm-ups? Let's see who you're up against. Meow.
Team America. DCC. I am the direct current superhuman Lion Man. My ring name, of course, it signifies my love for the direct current and my superhuman capabilities.
DCDC. CC, this is the perfect lucha show I've been waiting for. What a wonderful lion mask you've made. I'm so happy to finally find an opponent using a ring name. So that strange laugh you were doing was all part of your character. Esto exactica.
I mean, DCC. And I'm glad you understand, madam. As you surely know, professional wrestling is hugely popular in the United States as well.
So, I know it was popular, especially when I was a kid. Is professional wrestling still popular nowadays? I really don't know if professional wrestling is still popular. I really don't know. Also, for those of you who know more on the JP side of things, have we run into the reference that has supposedly gotten JP the banhammer of the rerun of this event? Out of curiosity.
Every moment of wrestlers' performance, from their entrance to their exit, is a grand spectacle. Music, video, gunpowder, the works. We may have fallen behind Japan's genius promoters for a time, but there's still no wrestling like US wrestling.
I guess that means that Edison,
My name is Lion Man!
or Lion Man and his partner Bunyan, must be representing America then. Yep, I'm gonna do my best. Too bad the ring's so tiny, it reminds me of land that's been cultivated, since there aren't even a blade of grass on it. A man with a lion's head and a child. What an unusual combination. So the two of you are seeking Santa Claus power as well?
Indeed. Well, I should say that I'm not personally seeking to become Santa Claus. Rather, in the future, it is the future that Black Quetzal Mask, or rather this event, promises to create. Sure.
So you aren't trying to become Santa yourself? You just supported my arrogant other half's idea of making the victor of this tournament into Santa?
Correct. According to her, whenever this becomes whoever becomes the true Santa Claus will have the power to make Christmas last forever. And a never-ending Christmas would be cause for celebration, regardless of who the true Santa ended up being. Why, you ask? Because Christmas every day means there'll be presents every day. And that means every factory in the world will be kept running at full capacity all the time.
Huh?
Oh, sorry.
They're not just toy factories, that's food processing plants, artificial Christmas tree mills, Santa outfit shops. All forms of mass production will be synonymous with joy. And of course, each of these wonderful factories will be positively guzzled down direct current. Mass production and massive consumption, that is what Christmas is all about. Which is why I don't care who the true Santa Claus ends up being, as long as they make Eternal Christmas a reality. It would bring me immeasurable joy. As for my partner here...
Christmas every day would be lots of fun. You don't think so too, right? Besides, if I got to be Santa myself, then I could go around giving presents like Little John and the other Santas.
This X-Mix story bores me the most from all time. The story is admittedly a little bit lacking. I do appreciate Bunyan's pure desires to be Santa. She wants to give out presents with Little John. My bad. With Spamta.
And there you have it. Now, do you understand? With my pure heart and my direct current, Lion Man fights for children, for presents, and for justice!
Justice, are you kidding me? That's just blatant self-serving clericalism.
There you go, Shu. There you go. You can take that screenshot now. It's not too pixelated, is it? Because it's looking pixelated on my end, but that might just be my video's quality went down. Can I take it for you? Give me a moment. Google. How to take a screenshot on an iPhone SE. You know what? Give me a moment here. Fraps. Fraps, of course, okay, never mind. Fraps disables reflector. Fraps completely disables reflector. Okay, hang on. Troubleshooting mode now. Boop. Boop. Sorry, troubleshoot. So, Nah, you're fine, you're fine. It's literally like seconds to get back in. So, if I read this right... There we go, screenshot has been taken. It's in the bottom corner now. You're fine, Shu, you're fine. But the camera symbol, I'm not sure what exactly we're talking about. If you're talking on Reflector or Streamlabs, I'm not sure. But it's fine. I've got the screenshot, and I will send it to you over Discord. Because I'm sure that's what you wanted. Oh, that, I'm not sure. I've never pressed that button. I'm honestly not sure. I've never pressed it before.
Eternal Christmas might sound good at first, but people can't stay in paradise forever. They'll always fall eventually.
He fights for children? Oh my, this is going to be tough. Yes, children love luchadores with that masks. It's so hard when two faces go up against each other. The audience never knows quite who to cheer for. You know, it just kind of occurred to me. In lucha wrestling, the loser gets their mask removed. Quetz is super strong. Could Quetz just tear poor Edison's face off in an attempt? You have a folder with nice pics of FGO waifus. Would you like me... Because I am a very much novice at Photoshop, I could crop out the background of Bradamante and put her on another background if you send me the background you want.
Oh yes, I almost forgot to activate the modifications I had made to the ring. There we go.
Shock ring.
What the?
I switched out the ropes for something with a little more spark. A direct current spark to be precise. DCCC. DC Deathmatch.
No problem. I've got so many bases. Like, I'm just gonna show how many I've got here real quick, because I do all my Lost Belt thumbnails. You can see the names here. Thank you, Mordred. Thank you. But yeah, I've got so many baselines. So many servants that I just have their silhouettes standing around to be pasted onto backgrounds. So many silhouettes.
So at least they're confined to the ring. And that's gotta be at a disadvantage for her since she's so big. She won't be able to use her massive size to overwhelm us without touching the electrified ropes herself.
Did I mention I treated her entire outfit with a special instrument? Insolent, she'll have no problem touching the ropes.
I mean, you know, I think so. Having people say I'm helpful is nice. I have no idea what language this is. Is this French? Did Bradamante just speak French? Quavez vos dites? I think that might be the pronunciation there.
DCCC. How long do you think you'll be able to keep in the middle of the ring given her massive size? It's only a matter of time until she has you up against those dangerous ropes. Not to mention that the electrified ropes mean you can't use your aerial lucha moves now.
Fine dirty. Gosh. There's a lucha term. What is the lucha term for what Edison is? I think he's a heel. I think he's the heel. I think that's the fight. I think that's the lucha term. I think. It's been a while since I watched Mucha Lucha, so I can't remember off the top of my head. It's been a long while since Mucha Lucha days. A long, long while. So you're actually a heel? Yes, it is heel. I'm right. I'm right. Yes, I knew it. My memory from, God, I feel old now, probably like 15 to 20 years ago, is spot on. Yay, younger me for watching a fun kids TV show, giving me some moderate lucha knowledge. So you're actually a heel in Face's clothing? Well, we can't afford to lose it to a team like that, no?
DCC, trash talk is all you like. My brains and her brawn will soon send you packing.
I was a little shocked by this just myself, not literally, but since Dark Cuckoo hasn't said anything, I'm gonna give it all the clear for now. In the right corner, representing America, we have Lion Man and Big Body, and in the blue corner, representing Caldea, we have the Quetz sisters. Now on your marks, get set, die!
It's a sudden message. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Mordred. Ah, surrender. I didn't know that was surrender. I didn't know. I don't speak French. It was offered to me in high school, but I took Spanish. Ah, it's not. Bunyan and Lion Man. Alright, and we have Martha. Okay, that is... Oh, that's actually annoying. Ah, since you're clever, Mordred, clever. So quick is bad in this one. Interesting. Very, very interesting. That does not change, does it? Okay, so it is just quick. I think this, just because I don't know. You're just using 2 super scopes for all these. I mean, I debated that, but I kind of like following the story beats, you know? And I mean, if I could if I could level up Samba Santa beyond level 40, I would be very much tempted to keep running her through this, leveling her up as I go. But mass production, ooh, charging crit rate up. Mainly Oi for this. Oh, I can definitely see Oi being very useful. Remove buffs and increase defense for 3 turns for 1 enemy. Let's apply that to you. Oh yeah, the Penth fight was a pain in the buttocks. Like, that was definitely one of the toughest fights yet. And I focused her down, too. Dun. I said dun. So Penth was definitely the toughest fight I had. I eventually did get through because I completely forgot I did Umu's strengthening quest, which gave her multiple guts. And that saved my bacon. So go Umu, go Umu, go. Edison is all that remains. He morphs. Edison, you have... I don't recall what attribute Edison's NP is. What attribute is Edison's NP? Out of legitimate question here, because I don't think I've used him except for when he was a support servant in Summer 1 and maybe in America. He's an AoE. Okay. In that case, do that, and it's gonna be risky. Budimonte, heavy damage, a chance to stun. We gotta do the stun chance. Come on, Budimonte, you can do it. Get that stun. Yes, the stun. Also, good lord, the damage. Good gracious, that was damaging. And against a neutral target, too. Hot damn. Oh yeah, that booty. I mean, Melt's booty is better, but that's just my opinion. My humble opinion. Alright, that is done. And there's more to go, so, because there's more to go, I'm going to take a quick break here, because I really have to go to the bathroom. I don't know what's been going on, but, like, the past few days, my bladder has not been able to, you know. So yeah, I'll be back. Bladder. Going ad. Okay, that's still going. Whew. I do hope my stream quality is not that poor right now. Soon, bless me. Oh, you can hear me, Shu. Wait, are you not experiencing the ads, Shu? Out of curiosity? How are you avoiding the ads? You're both avoiding the ads. No, I thought that the ads would be still blocking. Everyone can hear me. You didn't have any ads. That's weird. I ran a... Maybe because you guys watched ads at the beginning of stream, perhaps? I don't know how the ad thing works, how the ad breaks work, so yeah. But, oh, some got thrown at you? Okay. But, no, I'm not gonna turn off face cam and mute and just do that on stream. I mean, like, maybe, and this is a big maybe, if I ever did a 24-hour stream, a big maybe. But not unless that. That would be the only conditions that would cause that to happen. The only ones. But, I'm back, I guess. You guys weren't really hit by the ads, so we've been just sitting here for the past couple minutes. So, let's continue here. So, Assassin and Caster, no support service this time. I'm tempted to take advantage of that +2, but I can't do it right now. I can't bring myself to do so. Gosh. So, instead... You know, we'll still use her, even though I'm not going to actually gain any benefits. Assassin Caster, which means I think we let Lambda take the stage. And Keikan-san gets replaced with Haresh. And this will do. This will do. She hit him.
I think the American team meant to finish this. But when Quetzal's sisters dodged it out of the way, Bunyan, growing bigger by the minute, ended up running into Lion Man. And now the ropes are electrocuting them both together. Taking some of my shoulder straws too from cutting down trees. I think they feel better now.
Electrotherapy.
This can't be right. My suit should be completely insulated from external direct current shocks. The only way this could happen is if someone switched up my direct current for an alternating current. Oh, now you've done it.
I'm not quite sure how changing current would affect the suit's insulating properties, but anyway, now's your chance.
You underestimated us. A true luchadora doesn't need ropes to pull off an aerial attack, no? Brother man, crouch down and put your hands together, please.
I got it. You want me to be the rope and post for you? Okay, I'm ready.
Impossible.
I mean, you know, MASH has a lot of random esoteric knowledge, mainly historical and mythological knowledge. I don't think she would have that specific electrical knowledge. She doesn't seem very much like the electronics engineer or anything like that. Another win.
Yeah, I'm glad to. It helps that our opponents did some of the work digging their own grave, though. Is something wrong, Quetzal Mask?
No, it's nothing. I just felt like I realized something very important for a moment. Please don't mind me. I was just caught up in my own thoughts, yes?
Anyway, these matches sure are getting tougher every round. Though I guess it makes sense, since they've had all to be strong enough to make it this far. We were lucky this time, but we need to stay on our guard and keep training for the next matches to come.
You are a very hard worker, Bradamante.
It's nothing special. Henny and I would do their best to secure victory.
Also, by the way, Mordred, just in case you are curious, or just in case you want to mock me, I do not see Bradamante as waifu material. She is chasing after her lover through space and time herself, so I will not sully her by thinking of her in that way. I just call her Booty Monte because it's fun. I mean, you can still mock me if you want. That is what I'm here for you to work out your negative anger, frustrations, and sadness. I am going to be a magnet for it all. Can you... Yes. Yes, you can. That's how people... That's why some people do just straight up skip through the story. I can show you after this node here, Shu.
And I still have a long way to go, so I have to try extra hard to make up for my shortcomings. Please, don't be so hard on yourself, Bradamante. I've already learned a lot about being a shielder. I think it's wonderful how you're so dedicated to improving. I'm just flailing around trying my best to catch up to where I should be. For example, back when I got captured by monsters because I wasn't paying attention, a true knight would have gladly chosen death over the humiliation of being taken prisoner. But I couldn't do that. Even when I told them to kill me, I kept trying to think of a way to turn the tables. That doesn't sound like you're doing anything wrong to me. You think so? Fall?
Wait, do you hear something?
Now that you mention it, yes. That sounds like a child. They might be lost. Let's go check on them.
You found it? Okay, Shu, I don't have to show you then. If you found it. Jetta! And Sanson. This is an interesting combination. I know how you feel, but please try to stay calm. It's unfortunate that we lost, but we fought as fairly as we could. You should be proud of that. All the more so, given that our opponents resorted to base trickery and borderline cheating.
I know, but this stinks. You don't know how it feels, Sanson. You're too grown up.
Oh, I don't think that's it. I'm just good at finding the middle ground. Although I do wonder if Marie might be disappointed. The French team! Oh, hello, Master. I didn't know you were competing too.
I can understand Santa Lily's reason, but I'm a little surprised to see you here too, Sanson.
I am indeed here, though of course it's our little Santa here who's the team's heart and soul. Aww. Janta would be heartful.
Thanks for the invitation. So you need a reindeer, huh? That sounds fun. What a glance horse work.
Aw. Oh, poor innocent Marie. She was coming dangerously close to competing in this tournament, so I felt it was incumbent on me to volunteer in her stead.
Reindeer Master.
Aw, Janta.
Well, of course I am. I'm Santa after all. I can't let some imp monsters try to take over being Santa themselves. An official Christmas has to have an official Santa. I'm sure my mentor would say the same thing.
But I didn't have this title from Altera, you know. I'm as official as they come, really.
That's what I heard, but I don't know. They're showing an awful lot of skin. And there's that whole Samba thing, too. At any rate, you seemed pretty upset earlier. Is everything okay?
Yes, well, part of it's just the usual frustration that comes from losing a match, but...
It would have been fine if we'd lost fair and square. But they cheated. They totally cheated. Cheated? Well, no wonder you're upset. That goes up against everything we knights stand for. Thank you, lady with the great French color scheme.
So, how did they cheat?
Well...
Whoa, what do you guys think you're doing? It's a good thing I just happened to pass by Instance Danger when I did. Getting first-hand info about a team still in the running from a team that they beat is prohibited. No way this cat's letting that happen on my furry watch. Now go on, get out of here.
I didn't see you caring that much about the rules during our match.
Just goes to show the rules here can change on the organizer's whim. It's unfortunate, but since we didn't sign a contract to compete... Since we didn't sign a contract... I feel like that's grammatically incorrect, and it should be since we did sign a contract to compete. The best thing we can do is accept the loss with some grace. By the way, when will we know tomorrow's tournament's results?
We'll be broadcasting the final match on every monitor here, Meow. By that point, you won't need to bother keeping info about other team secrets.
I see. Then it'll be worth staying so we cheer on the other teams. Alright then, we'd better take our leave, but we'll be praying for your victory. Poor Spamta. So have you seen this? If you take a smooth, flat stone through the body wire like so.
Wow, was that some kind of spell, huh? Anyone can do it? Teach me, please.
Aw. Little Spamta on her thirst for knowledge. You're better with children than I thought, yes? Honestly, I do think that, despite her spammy name, Janta is my favorite Santa servant thus far, I definitely think. Depending on Karna's story, though, he might usurp that position, you know. But honestly, Christmas 2's story was very nice, very touching. Ereshkigal stole the story for Christmas 3, so that it was kind of not really that much of a Christmas event as it was an Ereshkigal event, so the Christmas elements of it were kind of lacking. But yeah, Janta is definitely the best Santa. Not just because I am part of the cult of the Long Janta. Long may she reign.
Very well, I hear you loud and clear. I promise you will do our very best to win this tournament for your sake as well as ours, yes?
I still wonder who the other team was, though. The cheating must have been a rude Agrarians for Lily to be that upset.
Well, it's natural to focus on negatives when thinking back on a loss, yes? So if you want to have a good, clean lucha and respect your opponent 100% even if you lose, your only option is to keep practicing diligent.
Can we help you?
You're the Quetz sisters?
We sure are. Did you come here to dance the Samba with us?
Nothing personal, we're just following orders. Don't worry, we won't kill you. We'll settle for an arm or a leg.
Orders, you mean someone told you to do this? You'd be ashamed of yourselves.
Well, at least this should make for a nice post-match cooldown, yes? Let's get them.
Pardon the yawn. Wee bit tired. And eager. My dad got a new grill for Christmas. Early Christmas present, mind you. But he got a new grill. He's cooking some ribs on it tonight. New ribs on a pellet grill. First time. And it's going to be mildly smoky. I'm very much looking forward to dinner tonight. Like, supremely looking forward to it. Buster will destroy, so do that. Piling on again. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, ribs are awesome, and I can't wait to munch. Munch. I really hope I can get NP2 base melt from when the CCC banner comes back around, or from, you know, getting melt for New Year's would be a very nice present, I'm not gonna lie. That kind of just occurred to me. I'm pretty positive that she is on the New Year's banner. Kind of positive /
Go back to devastate these fools.
And by fools, I mean one of them, since. Yeah. Now I need to look. There's no on that. We want 2019 January. BQQ. January will have the year campaign. I'm not going to be rolling for the best burb. And then there is also the Charisma Causeway reinstall, which I think is the last appearance of Romani. Sad to say that. Let's see. Let us see here. Login campaign, summoning campaign 2019, and the guaranteed. So the guaranteed is all the classes. It does in fact have melt, but it also has she who must not be named. How can a small cat shit so much? Oh, trust me, Mordred. Trust me, I've asked the same question. back when he was still alive, my cat Picasso, I'm not sure if it was just age getting to him or if he sort of untrained himself, but like for a good year or two during the last bit, he would poop all the time outside of the litter box. And it came to the point where if you did not have your bedroom door closed, he more often than not would poop on your bed. Yeah, the poor little guy. I don't know if it was the eventual COD. And now I've depressed myself, and I'm going to move off the topic now, because I hate being sad like that. And I miss him very much so, even if it has been a few years. I do still miss him so. And that's what happened, yes. Foo! Small wildcat from the outside. Wildcats. I mean, wildcats would be... I mean, has it gotten its shots and everything like that? Because that, it might be like a parasite it got from being outside, you know? Oh! Given the highly suspect timing, I'm guessing the team you're up against next must have sent them. No, me, you're probably going up against the cheater Santa Lily was so angry about. Good grief. So that's how Bradamante got injured. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm so careless. Well, I could handle opponents like that, no problem, but I was still a little tired from having just fought a match. But it's okay. I think I'll be fine for this time for the next match. And even if I'm not, it'll be unbecoming of a knight to complain. Just doesn't use the letterbox. I mean, cats do need to be trained to use the letterbox, to be fair. Training a cat to use a letterbox is a thing. That does it. Now I'm pissed. How dare they do this to my student, my friend? A little mischief is one thing, but I will not tolerate this sort of cowardice. Oops, silly me. I apologize for my unladylike behavior. I'm a saint this time. Pure-hearted holy maiden. I won't be cracking my knuckles or sending dolphins flying. Nope. But even so, there are some things I just cannot simply allow to happen. Right. Alright, I've made up my mind. If your next opponents are this unscrupulous and you're starting at a disadvantage as well, something even worse could end up happening in the ring tomorrow. Seriously, some things my fighting styles can't stop. Don't worry, Coach, I'll be fine. With you here teaching me, I'm sure I can handle anything. Yep, Wildcat. I mean, it's been trained by itself to just go wherever it can go. So, you know, it will take a bit of time, but I'm sure, almost positive, if people can train cats to use a toilet, that you can train a wildcat to use a litter box. It's pretty much essentially you have to, if I remember, because I tried retraining Picasso, you have to pretty much catch them in the act or after the act. You have to slap them, say no very firmly, and then move them to the litter box, I think. I'm pretty sure. Effort alone won't solve this, and so I'm going to teach you something I never intended to. I'm not sure if you'll be able to use them, but I have to teach you all the same. It's time for you to learn the 52 fighting styles I sealed away for being too dangerous. 52? You mean you still have 52 more techniques I don't know about, Lady Martha? My full fighting style has many different techniques. Fortunately, some of them have issues. At any rate, we only have a single day for you to learn these styles before your next match. I don't know how much they'll help you to counter the dirty tricks, plus the training will be hard and grueling. I won't force you, but I think knowing these styles may help you in the fight ahead. So, what do you say? I'll do it. That's the spirit. I couldn't ask for more from a partner than that determination to keep moving forward, yes? Say, Martha, I don't suppose you could teach me too while you're at it, could you? No, I couldn't. There wouldn't be any point since my styles wouldn't mesh well with yours. Besides, I think you already have everything you need. After all, it's not as though your faces only know how to fake clean, right? Yes, I suppose you have a point. You've never even seen it. Interesting. No matter what, Martha, you'll always be a saint. What are you saying? Of course I will. Don't you please stop looking at me like that. Alright then, let's begin. Go ahead and get into the ring, and whatever you do, don't let your guard down. My forbidden 52 street fighting moves are all ultra-practical techniques meant to use in live combat.
Come out with anything less than your best and you will end up on the mat.
Ring ding ding. And another quartz, and the next day is locked down until tonight. So, we are going to... How close are we to a box? We're relatively close to getting another box done. See, the thing is, I'm not sure. Based on this chart here that I'm looking at, the second special training is very slightly more efficient. You get on average about 0.7 more tickets per run through of it, for a total of 51 total without any pluses, compared to 50. However, I don't have any buffs for this, and it is a Lancer node is the issue, so that would be a little bit more problematic. I do at the very least need to try and get the 5-star material here, I suppose. So let's work on that first. We'll use that, and scrollity, scroll. This is +2 the mic. Archers. So, Arash in the front line. Second position with the scope of the K variety. Not one broken one. In the first position will be Aresh Kagol with the MLB scope. And then the standard Merlin Weva. Weva gets this. And we'll throw Melt in for the bond points. Okay. Because, I mean, we can always swap Melt out for a lower rarity servant to get 2 of the ticket Cs. What does this one look like as far as that squats? This is approximately 36.5 per. That's not good enough for my tastes. Definitely not good enough. So, and then 7th training. Wait. Yeah, 7th training is all the mats, and that is going to be where it's best. 44 average. You're not farming until day 7. I mean, I gotta do a little bit of farming just so that I can get the, what is the word I'm looking for? I'm struggling to find the word here. So that I can get the shop clear stuff. But I do know what you mean by waiting until day 7. Because that day is when each run should get you about 44 without any boosts. And if you have plus... Let's see, so ideal setup is the main servant with MLB K-Scope, at least 1 +2 on the support, another +2 on another, and then 3 +3, so, or 3 +1, so +7 to each drop, so, yeah. Aresh, NP time. So yeah. I definitely understand the waiting. I most certainly do. You're +7 at the moment. Yeah, I'm only +2, so I kind of need to do this a little bit so I can get materials purchased in the shop. You got 1 drop. Nice. Wow, Aresh, what happened? What happened? Aresh barely didn't overwhelm these fools. That's a little shocking, not gonna lie. Not bad, not bad. Not bad, not bad. Street fighting coach. That's very appropriate, not gonna lie. Jemiah would know how to fight in the streets, I feel.
他にやることないの？
So,
黙ってなさい。
boop,
で
boop,
も
just
厳しくいくわ。
Oh, stretch, 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 stretch.
天に絶対、地に監獄。我がかかとこそ冥府の怒り。完成するのだわ。気軽に抜かれる。
I'm probably gonna farm second training,
動くな。
to be honest,
やるわ。
until Friday, since I'm not gonna be gonna do stuff on release.
私にかかればこんなものよ。
Or I could, because I can always farm that
マスターの
later.
指示が良かったっていうのも
This is
あるけどね。
difficult for my brain noodle right now. My brain noodle can't really think too straight at the moment in time, I feel. Okay, silver fruits. We are at 439 mats. Do this one. So, now is where things will get interesting. Because this is a Lancer node. Bring this. So, this is Mike's. Let's change the name. Alright, so Lancer node. Arash is not going to do too hotly here, but he's still going to do decently enough. I hope. Can Proto do it, though? It's possible. We might be able to pull this off with Proto. So let's give him a shot. Proto, where you be? There you be. And I do have a third one of that. I already do have a second one. You know what? I'm doing it. Take out the other Holy Maiden's teachings. Melt, you just hit bond 10. That's awesome. But we need to maximize this for now. So, by bond level, Anna can use some bond experience training. Alright, so +2 to tickets, +1 to Mike's. We're going to be farming Mike's for a while. And this should otherwise work, so let's go. If only I had an AoE Samba that had a charisma that would last 3 turns, because then I feel like Arash can definitely blast through this first wave. Actually, no, I think Proto does need as much charge as possible. Yeah, he does. My brain space is going through the numbers, and he does. Still, these guys aren't too high danger, at the very least. So, boop. Boop, boop. We can do it, 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 we can do it. No 3-turn this one. Hey Deontay, welcome, welcome. How am I enjoying my lottery so far? I haven't gotten into the lottery yet. I haven't even done one box, but I should be doing it soon. I should be getting my first box here soon, and after that, well, it'll be a time span thing. I'm having trouble deciding if I want to farm 3rd training for the towels or 2nd training. Because based on a chart that was linked to me, it does look like 2nd training is slightly more efficient with regards to it. However, there is also, there is the fact that I can afford to fit in 1 extra at least of the CE on 3rd training. So, you know, I'm at a bit of an impasse here. I haven't yet decided. How goes your lottery farming, Deontay? How goes your lottery farming? I don't like that Bone Loving Guard Dog lived. 3-turning this should theoretically be possible. I know there's probably guides out there. I'm gonna see here. So, casescopedia.net. I'm gonna see if there's any guides to like 3-turn these things, and if I can pull any of them off. Your natural AP the event till you get your check, which is why you're farming the JP lottery now. Farming that JP lottery. How is Oh, you got it for me too. Thank you. How is Santa Karna? Is he awesome, Deontay? He's apparently a boxing saber, which, you know, makes sense. Apparently he was taught by Martha, and I wouldn't be surprised if Sigurd had some part to play as well, given that Sigurd likes to punch as a saber. So, boop, and here we go. So, Lancer, their turn. I recommend base Samba. Can double Scotty this. The double Scotty is possible. Yep, single target. Single target quick, I believe I remember reading. We've been using Budimonte for the snow. Yeah, this is what that is something I am seeing, is that Budimonte is good here. Let's see. So, for servants that I have and servants that I don't. Anything with Saba is sadly instantly out. I do have Dante's. He's not 10, 10, 10, but he is 9, 9, 9, which comes close. So it would be, the issue would be finding another Scotty, especially considering I kind of need the gotcha CE on this right now. I mean, do I though? I don't know. But it looks like Double Scotty is pretty much key in most of these. Your NA Budimonte is stronger than your JP one. Nice. Okay, this looks interesting. So, Nito. So, Nito. Maybe Nito, Proto, Waver, Merlin? It wouldn't be benefiting one thing, but I want to try this possible comp here. Right, quick one refresh, see if anybody's got a max limit broke. Nope. Okay, so out of this party. So we would place Arash with Nito. Nito Burrito is right there. Can get rid of that. So we don't have another one. And you know what, let's switch that from Anna to there. And change this to the combat uniform. And switch that around. Okay. Let's try this. So Proto has 20 and 50 is 70, so Proto would need to generate 10% NP in order for this to work out. It's possible, just a little iffy here. Just checking to make sure there's no better combinations here. Yeah, I'm not seeing any better Wombo combos. So we'll give this one a shot here. I very much am disappointed I don't have normal or Mo. And I mean, I can always do the double Scotty Dantes, I suppose. should push come to shove. There's, of course, all of Proto's arts cards, so we're likely not going to be seeing this. Gonna roll for the new Lancer on DP as well as Ibuki, depending on who you get will be your next Grail target next summer after Surfer Shikibu. Ibuki does seem interesting, and the new Lancer, gosh. They do look very awesome. I don't remember their name, but people are saying that they're like the premium Fion and Lambda, because I guess they do have 3 turning capabilities, Pastoria's head, which is interesting, not gonna lie. Is interesting. That's probably why I can't do that. Okay, yeah, so this won't work, because I just remembered Proto doesn't have the oomph to push through this guard dog. I will try a strat here, though, just to see if it will give him enough of a push. Do that hero station. See if that is enough of a push. I don't think it is, though. Double Scotty Dantes. It would make grinding out the 5-star currency a freaking slog. It very much would. Yeah, didn't happen like I thought. Double Scotty Dantes can work for all of this event, can't it? It looks like. Alright, Proto. Proto, you are going to be lacking energy. I'm going to be 3% short on an NP. Gosh darn it. Proto! Oh, Proto. Day 7. Day 7 is archer training. Oh, geez, that's going to be so freaking easy. That is going to be so easy to pull off. I have the second comp easily. I have the third comp available as well with Oi and Arash. It'll need double waiver, but still, that's very much doable by me. Yeah, I'll be able to pull off farming on day 7, no issue. So maybe I shouldn't be super concerned. I'm feeling like day 3 might be my worst, because I do have Surfer Mo. She's not 10-10-10, but she can get boosted a little bit. There's also Nito Salto Scotty, which we could also do. So yeah, I think I can do day 6, no issue. Day 5 is also going to be a breeze. I got Astolfo, I have Arash, I have Scotty, I've got Mert, I've got Waver, I have Spamta, in case I don't want to use Astolfo for any reason. Yeah, so day 5 should be good. Day 4 is Riders. That might be a little bit more tricky, it looks like. Without relying on double Scotty Merlin, or double Scotty Dante strats, at least. See, I think these 2 days are going to be the 2 toughest days for me. I do want to get another one of these Holy Maidens teaching, so we're gonna keep running this. So that wasn't very efficient, sad to say. Proto just does not have the oomph to push through. Nito did well in the first wave, but Proto fell off on the second. Proto is 14,509 with this. Where is she? 12, 292. So Proto does have more in the wave stats there. What about Sumanai? Sumanai's even less. You know what? Let's see if I can't fish a good saber up here. Or I suppose... Let's see, so 3rd day Lancer training. What is the Budimonte setup here? Budimonte with double Scotty. Ew, I can't pull off a double Scotty on my own. You already wiped the shop out? Yeah, I haven't wiped the shop out, so that's kind of what I need to aim for here. So yeah, with not having my own Budimonte, doing double Scotty strat's not really viable. You know what? There's a... I don't believe so, no. Alright, so we have Saba here. Support Saba in the lead. This is going to be incredibly wonky, I feel. Like, supreme levels of wonk to try and do this. So, it looks like Saba NP Wave 1, perhaps? Proto Wave 2, and then Saba again Wave 3. Alright, let's give this setup a shot. It looks really wonky, but it could work. Ooh, that's interesting. I'm not really sure if it's viable, but it is interesting. So, Proto, the first wave, I believe. I think. Because Saba gets recharge for NP. So I'm actually going to get base Saba's stats up here, so I have some measure of idea of what I'm working with. So... let's see. So Artoria Pendragon. So that third skill, Radiant Road, is a 30% charge, so she has 30 from that. NP, I don't know if it's been upgraded. It has. She'll get a 20% refund on NP. So, think thoughts that think. 20% NP recharge. 30% base, followed by the 30% from waiver will give us 40% total leftover, 60% if that, so she would need to generate 40% NP. Yeah, this is not a wise idea. I don't think I have a road to max blast with Saba here. Outside of maybe just base carding this first wave. But you know, may as well try. Oh no! 15! Oh, that hurts my soul. Oh, 15! It wouldn't have done it because Proto didn't crit, but if Proto would have crit and that 15 is what kept me, I would be pissed. Now I'm slightly less so, though. Okay. So farming this is going to be an exercise to try and figure out, especially if we want as much of the tickets or mats or whatever the material is. Okay, you know what? Let's have Saba and... she'll be able to generate enough NP for refund.
この明かりの星の規模地を照らす命の証
Experiment a little bit.
決着を
I forgot we got the close up of Samba.
風よ
Also, I just realized this person has their the costume on Samba with the whole invisible air thing. Just realized that. Good for them. Good for them. I don't particularly find the invisible air much of a costume personally, but you know, that's just me.
正面から受けて立つ
多少加減はすべきかな。
So, Saber with a Super Scope alone would be able to do 2 NPs in a row with waiver support.
束ねる星の息吹輝ける命の本流
Have Saber, so we can get it set as a 40% starting NP charge. If I do some mental gymnastics, I can probably figure this out with
最上に
decent
近い勝利だけど
efficiency,
前に
maybe.
勝つくらいでね
It would require some mental gymnastics, but I'm fine with that. So, I think that, given that we're only 14 minutes off, I'm going to see how many tickets I have first, or mats, or whatever the thing is called. We're 20 short from... One more run, because I want to open at least one box here. Of course, now we're not going to get Samba, are we? Actually, that works out very nicely. Okay, double Dantes. Scotty. Let's go. Scotty! Double Dante Scotty! Or double Scotty Dantes. Woo! It can work. It works. It works very well. I need to get the exact details for how to make this work so I don't screw it up. But it is good to see a Scotty with this CE on, because that does give me hope. It fills me with determination. Okay, so... Scotty's defense downs in room 2. Personal attack up and Arts Mystic Code buff are used in room 3. Okay. So we do want to switch back over to the Winter Mystic Code. And this should hopefully work. Let's see! Fingers are crossed. Oh, okay, they just popped my neck real good. So both primordial runes. And this. And we want as much crit star Jan as possible, so boop boop boop.
我が行くは温州の彼方アンテルシャトーティフ
Good. 62%. 66 stars. I love when you break the star cap. It's always so nice. And then we use one of these. Both of these. We don't use that, I think. Yeah, the Arts Mystic Code and the Personal Attack up are room 3. So... do it like this. Safe than sorry. And it looks like that better safe than sorry was a little bit overcautiously optimistic, but we still didn't push the wave, and we didn't even need to second Scotty's thing. But that's semantics at this point. And the final wave. So is the standard double Scotty Dante's going to be the answer to our conundrum here? Answers point to awakenings. Although we will need better card generation here, it looks like. That was some bad card gen on our end, not really having a quick card for this final wave. But I do think that we will be able to freeze from this, no issues. Which is good. Very, very good. I could even 4 in a row because of the arts. I mean, you know, I suppose that's really interesting that we could do it 4 in a row. Also, come on, Dantes, don't tell me without all those buffs you would not be strong. I know you are strong, Dantes. I believe in you. Tension is down. Took 5 turns for this one, but that's fine. We've learned a lot. Alright then, so we should have enough tickets now. Which means that we can open our first box on stream! Woo! First box! We do! Yay. We're almost there with the next of the CEs, so that's good. Alright. When you need to mass fight or pull back your hair to fight, checking the rules is very important. Never forget to check out the information. Yes. I'm not going to sit through all the dialogue. Just spam, press on her hair. Because you have a choice of where to press in this one. You most certainly have a choice of where to press in this one. You can press her hair, or you can press other places. I'm being respectful and pressing the hair. But the fangs, oh the fangs at long last. The fangs. It means so much to me to finally get some fangs in my life. I've been on a shortage for so long. It's the world to me. And one box is done. Woo! And we can... Would rather Booty Monte on this screen. You don't like that Quetz, to be honest. I mean, my enjoyment of Quetz definitely went up after the Babylonia anime, especially in that epic NP scene. Santa Quetz is... I'm not gonna lie, Santa Quetz is probably bordering as the weakest of the Santa servants in my book. I'm saving my judgment on that until I hear Santa Nightingale shit. Currently, as far as NA goes, at the top is Janta, followed by Salter Santa, followed by Altera Santa, then Santa Quetz. That's how it currently goes. So just supposed to be the one giving out presents, but I'm still happy. Thank you, Master. Gift of the Goddess. Thank you so much, yes. Gift of the Goddess A. Increase C-Star gather rate for 1 turn and C-Star drop rate for 3 turns for 1 ally. That's actually a pretty decent support skill, not gonna lie. It depends completely on the percentages, I suppose. But give that to a servant that doesn't have good crit gen or weight. That could lead to some interesting things. We will really quickly here push her up to a 5/5/5. We got Bryn already? Oh wait, yeah, Bryn has that skill too, doesn't she? She probably has a better version of it too. But not everybody, cough, has a Bryn. despite how much quartz they may have put in, and despite the fact that they may have been spooked by Umu 7 times in the same roll session. So yeah, maybe not everybody has Bryn, you know? Maybe. I do look forward to Summer Bryn, though. Yours is already a 999.
そろそろクエストに
I put everybody to 555. I am debating pushing that up to a 666 at the very least soon. That is in my thought process to do, but I haven't come to that final decision yet. But it is in the back of my mind. Well, that was a quick level up to max. There we go. Samba Santa is at maximum current level. I don't have enough resources right now to 666 everybody that is here. I mean, I could start the process. I don't think I would make it very far, though. But I could technically start it. But I kind of want to get some 10-10-10s first. I'm not sure. I'll debate that with myself later, because for now, I think I am going to call this stream because I need to help with the final steps of preparation for dinner tonight, because I can smell them ribs. Oh, them ribs smell delicious, and I cannot wait to consume them. But Friday's stream, I will be doing more farming in between this stream and next. I should have the last bit of the CE for the tickets from the shop then. And Friday's stream, we will continue with the story and probably do some more farming since there will be a little bit more time. For now, though, I have been SolarArcDragon, and I hope that you have enjoyed the stream. If you have, drop me a follow here on Twitch so you are notified when I go live. And drop me a sub if you are feeling really generous. If you don't want to pay, but you still want to sub, then you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Same name, same games, where all my backlog is up. I'm almost done uploading Sin at the time of this stream, so there is that. Once again, thank you all so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody.